Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning to my channel. So it's been a minute and I want to apologize about that. I feel like I'm always taking forever with my uploads lately. I was having some issues with my game because I went on a download spree when it came to CC and just other things, and of course it caused some like random bugs and issues in my game. So I'm currently trying to clean up my mods folder. It's still taking me quite some time. And then also I had a pause because I wasn't really sure what to do next when it came to the direction of this gen, like for Gen 3, trying to like, I guess close, I guess, how am I trying to say this? To start from Gen 3 to work our way into Gen 4, because we still have 5 days until Zara ages up to a young adult. And then from there, I need to figure out. I was really debating on whether I wanted to do Generation 4 for the Hot Tea Legacy and then end um, this, gameplay with Gen 5. But I'm also debating if I want to just skip Gen 4, go to Gen 5, and end the gameplay with Gen 6. Because I'm only going to do 5 gens for the Hot Tea Legacy. I feel like that's a good win for the fact that I've never done a Legacy challenge before. So to say I did half is it's a pretty big deal for me personally. But anyway, with that being said, I'm still trying to figure that part out, which therefore, yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do these next 5, I guess, I would say probably 3 to 4-ish episodes, which are gonna be left for our Gen 3. But anyway, right now, I decided to just start, most importantly, with Moriko's small business, because one of the major things is running a small business, which is supposed to be a yoga studio after your sim makes it to career level 7 in the athletic career. So Moriko is back in the athletic career. Um, Even though I was supposed to be on like level 5, she's on level 4, which is fine. I'm gonna get her to level 7, then I'm gonna get her to quit. So when she's not working, she is going to run the small business. That's what I'm gonna do for now. So right now we are officially at her yoga studio. So this is the one that we're running next door to our house. Um, we did move back to Nordhaven. I know, how dare I? But it just trying to stay at the Nordhaven lot, or sorry, the Windenburg lot, it did not work for the small business. It was giving me issues. So what I ended up doing, I had Moriko take Trey to court, and basically when she took him to court, she won back her house. So Trey had to get out, which made sense because remember, Moriko bought this lot with her own money without Trey, and then Trey moved in with us. So I did give it a makeover though, the lot. So this is it. It looks just like her grandparents' house, honestly. Well, her great grandmother's house, if I'm being honest. But yeah, so everybody has their own room, which I love. I love Zara's room. It's so cute. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and open up the small business. So now that the small business is open, I'm gonna have her, right, we're open? Yeah, we are open. Okay, good. So since the small business is open, I'm gonna have her host a public yoga class because one of the activities for the only activity at the moment for the customers is to do yoga. Eventually, I want to get some shelving so that way we could sell like tumblers, different cutesy yoga stuff, maybe some outfits even. Okay, hold on. No, 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 no. Teach a yoga class again publicly because we need some money. We do have 10 grand, which we got lucky with. The only reason we have 10 grand, no, dude. The only reason we have 10 grand is because I had Moriko go dumpster dive. She was destitute for money. Like, we were broke. I think Moriko had like 30 bucks to her name after I gave everyone's like bedroom a makeover. So yeah, so therefore we need to run our small business. Eventually what I want to do, which now we can do, I'm going to put some stairs right here after we close up and put some workout equipment upstairs. This is not my front door, this is my small business, so let me see, set as front door. This guy, you'll eventually leave, whatever. So yeah, oh, looks like her friend showed up. She said, hey, I came to work out together. These Sims look so rough and disgusting. It makes me sick. You know what? She's not terrible if she at least had some better hair and maybe some makeup and some lashes. She could work. She's not horrible. Oh, okay, Mirako. And I love how her legs are not shaved. So there's that. Um, Charlie's calling? Yeah, sorry, Charlie, we're busy. So, what I also want to do this episode is I want to have Mirako go out on a date because she is official with, what's his name? Nate. Her and Nate are officially dating, their boyfriend girlfriend. However, I want him to ask us to move in. If not, propose to us this episode. That would be nice. So, we'll see. Yoga, yoga, yoga. Okay, we got tip 19 bucks, not bad. Can we host another public? Teach, public, brain boosting. I really don't want to chat with anybody. Okay, let's see if anyone else joins our yoga class. This outfit is, it's a choice. It is a choice. Okay. We're making more money. I think we're doing good today though, that's for sure, which is nice. I think she's hosting a class for somebody. I think it's the same, oh, it's these two. Okay, not bad, not bad. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna have her keep going and then I will check in with you guys once we close up for the day. Alright, so we have finished up for the day. I think it's like 4 o'clock, so it's not bad. We made 1,500 from profits, so that's a pretty good deal. And it looks like Zara has to go to work in a little bit. So I don't know why she's still out at school. But what I'm going to do is have Moriko come over here and take a shower because she is grungy from all that working out. And then who's calling Zara? Okay, Owen's calling. Oh yeah, how about you do that? They're going to a bonfire. Go do that. Okay. I would say go ask your mom, but just sneak out. Alright, well, I'll have her go to a bonfire. That's nice. That's not the outfit you should wear, but whatever. Oh, she changed. She said this is not the outfit. That's not really it either, but it's cute. Have fun. Alright, let's see. What does Trey want? Because we still are not, like, cool with Trey. And I think it's interesting that he has not check out. Girl, no. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do that either. I'm gonna have Moriko wake up and we're gonna go on a date and I will see y'all there. Alright, it looks like it's happy hour, so that's nice. And we have Nate here looking adorable as always. So we need to socialize with our date, sit and talk to our date, and we need to be flirty at the same time. So let's sit here together and then we will come hang out at the brewery that Moriko came to with like her friends. Did she come here? I don't know if it was Moriko. It might have been Marissa. Yeah, I think it was Marissa who came here a long time ago.
Wegrin?
Okay. Oh, sorry. So let's talk to Nate. Let's say something flirty, of course. I think I gave it a bit of a makeover since the last time we were here. Let's flirt. Oh, what does it say? Convince what? Is he still married to Julia? I don't think he is, unless he might be. Let me see. Flirt. Yeah, convince to leave spouse. Okay, that's why he hasn't asked us to get married. Okay, let's convince him to leave his spouse. Oh! Oh, they about to hook up. Alright, well, you do that. They went right into, like, just hooking up. Where y'all going? To the bathroom? Okay, well. You do you, friend. Is she about to be naked? Yeah, probably. Let me click on Zara. Alright. Alright. Sorry, I had a last exception, so it took a little bit. But she's complimenting him right now on his performance. He's like, oh girl. And then let's see. I have her convincing him to leave his spouse. Oh, he shook his head. He said, of course. That is not even a question you have to ask. I love it. Moriko has convinced Nate to leave his spouse. Alright, perfect. Aww. They look so cute together. We need them both to be flirty at the same time, but I think he's sad because now he's getting that divorce. How about you woohoo in the venue closet? Maybe that would help get you flirty at the same time. And then we can have them play some pool together. What does it say? I should finally get married. And I want to host host the most extraordinary dinner party. Okay. We can do a dinner party and do a wedding. Oh, especially now that she convinced Nate to get a divorce. It's the music. Could you imagine just like going out and you just hear somebody in the closet? It's so weird. I think it's always interesting to me that if you have your Sims woohoo in a closet, surrounding Sims aren't like, they're not going to be like, oh my god, look at them. You would think it would be a little more scandalous, but I guess not. He said, ooh, ooh. Okay. Okay. Nice little heart music. Why does she keep trying to go to this? No, don't go to this thing. Oh, you know what? Before I have her play pool with him, let's order some food because she is starving. Okay, now let's go ahead and have Nate. Let's have Nate study sit right here. Okay, perfect. Are you about to sit here? Because I'd rather you not. Yeah, you are. How about you leave? Okay. Nate, are you really sad that you had to give up your ex-wife, who clearly doesn't love you, for one, and two, you're over here like in a relationship with your mistress, so I'm gonna check this off, because they woohooed, and nothing's gonna overpower his sadness due to her convincing him to leave his spouse. I kind of wish, depending on the situation, Sims wouldn't be sad about leaving their spouse. Because I feel like if you accept a relationship with someone else, then what right do you have to be sad? You know what I mean? Oh, why? This sim has a nose mask like overlay and it's in a different shade of like her skin. Oh my gosh. These townies are ugly, man. They're so ugly. Okay. Let's see. Can I have her? What is going on with my game? Okay. I'm gonna have them in this date now and I will see you guys when we get back home. Alright, so she's opening up the store, Moriko. Well, the small business. Let's go ahead and I want to show you really quickly. So I did add stairs right here. I might add some seating or under the stairs shelving, but when you come upstairs, this is what it looks like. It's very simplistic. I added more counters, but some smoothie machines. I added some free weights. We have these little punching bags. Then we have a mirror, and then we have 2 treadmills, a cycling machine, and then I don't know what you call this, like a pressing machine? 'Cause I know you can do like chest press. And then also somewhere you can get water. But alright, now we have those supplies. I'm gonna go ahead and have her teach yoga, public, do brain boosting. So we're gonna run this store one more day. Hopefully we can get to level 1 for our star, and then we'll end the episode off. So let's see if anyone shows up. Oh, I love your outfit today, Moriko, and she shaved her legs. But she looks good. She's definitely losing a lot of weight, which I thought I made her hips and thighs a little bit bigger, but I guess not. But that's okay. Oh, we have this sad man who's came to... He's gonna work out? Yeah, he's going upstairs. Why does nobody want to join my class? No, stop talking to your daughter. We need to work. Let's do energy centering. There we go. I think Mr. Flip Flops is gonna join. Oh. Oh my gosh, not this little crop top. He got his whole little belly out. I love it. We do need to have one more child before we leave off with her. You're gonna do the back bend? Oh, okay. And I think this time she'll kick her feet over, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I think I have to close the business in order to fix the settings, the activities. I forgot to do workout for one of the activities. So all they're gonna focus on is yoga at the moment. Okay, let's host another class. And then we'll close up. Perfect, okay. Let's do public, let's do energy centering again. Let's see. Oh, everyone's doing yoga. Love it, love to see it. Oh, we have 3 people joining our yoga session. Okay, this is good. But alright, I'm gonna let... Oh my gosh, look how skinny she looks right here. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna let Moriko finish up her yoga class, and I will check in with you guys after. Alright, so we finished off our day, and we have $765 profit, which is good. And we have officially made it to Hopeful Hustle, so that's amazing. So let's go ahead and use our points. Sway to buy... Inspiring business story, no thanks. Let's just do leave a tip. Why isn't this? Okay, I guess I can only use it once? That's not true. Right? Yeah. There we go. Okay, perfect. So now we should get better tips from our business. And I'm gonna have Moriko finish up this, and then she's gonna go to work. But alright. Everyone's gonna leave, so that's gonna call it a wrap for that. Zara, what are you up to? She's watching One Tree Hill. I love it. I don't know why you being flirty. Talking to your sister is kind of weird. Okay, I'm gonna have her ask her cousin if there's any parties going on, so she can go hang out with him. Who is this guy? He's a young adult. Why don't you get lost? Because the kids are home alone. Just go away. Thanks. It's too early to know if there's going to be any parties tonight. Alright, you guys, sorry for the impromptu ending, but yeah, everything after this just went downhill. The only thing that happened right after where I'm stopping it, Zara got an invite to go to a pre-prom party. It was horrible. It was on an empty lot, so nothing was happening. The townies that are teens in my game all looked hideous, and then when we actually went to prom, it was sad. It was just terrible. So yeah, we're just gonna completely disregard any of that, and I'm gonna end it here. So I have decided I'm going to skip Generation 4, the brotherly love, and go straight into Gen 5, which is the Rockstar Gen. I don't know if it's called the Tragic Musician. I can't remember. I'll know for sure next episode to have more details for you guys. But yeah, there's going to be officially 3 episodes left of Gen 3 before we start Gen 4. So these next 3 episodes, my goal is to wrap up things with Moriko, get her and Nate at least engaged if not married, and then start having Zara work on her gen to get it set up so she can, you know, start becoming a rock star. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry if it was kind of boring. I just really had to get everything set up where Moriko has her small business, and that was my main focus, as well as her and Nate, since we have officially closed the chapter with Trey. But I hope I will be back on schedule, so I should have another episode out this week because I do already have the next episode planned out. So fingers crossed that recording goes well because I've been having issues with my OBS, so we'll see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for staying with me over this past month. I'm so sorry I have been MIA and just like inactive. I'm hoping to change that. But thank you again for all my subscribers. Y'all are amazing, and all my watchers. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.